Whoa! Calm down. It's just a Halloween ranking. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Antwood Movie Mania, and with Halloween Ends officially now out, I've decided to do my very first Halloween ranking franchise of the full series. I was going to do a timeline video, but explaining the timeline to someone new to the franchise, they'd probably just look at me trying to take it all in like. So I'm not going to do that. So I am going to do a full franchise ranking for the first time. So let's start from the top at number 13. Halloween Resurrection. I won't go too much into it because it was an abysmal of a film. Even though it is still a watchable film, I still don't enjoy it. They killed Jamie Lee off right at the beginning due to contract negotiations where she didn't even want to be in it. Busta Rhymes, where do I start with him? Dressing up as Michael Myers, making him look stupid, then giving him a roundhouse kick in the face. And that is all I'm going to say about Halloween Resurrection. The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween 6. To some people it is a cult classic. To me it's not that good of a film, even though it was Donald Pleasence's last outgoing as Dr. Loomis. You had introducing Paul Rudd. I suppose it had its decent qualities and its bad qualities, with the Cult of Thorn, having him rape his niece and having a baby, the stars aligning. I just didn't see it. It was bad creative in my eyes. But unfortunately that is why it is high up in the list. Halloween 5, with Jamie Lloyd going mute, Dr. Loomis's alcoholic breath all over her, Michael's tear to the eye with the long ponytail. Do I need to go on? I don't think so. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Now to some people this is the worst one out of the franchise, followed by Resurrection. But to me, it has grown on me over the years. I do enjoy the dark side of this film. Rob Zombie just went completely off the scales with it, making Michael speak, ripping off half his mask, making Laurie absolute nut job, but making Dr. Loomis a cash cow. But I do enjoy the little things in this film, so that's why this is high up in the franchise. The original Halloween 2, with Jamie Lee Curtis and Donald Pleasence returning. To some people this would be higher up in the list, but to me it's that far down because it's just too slow of a paced film. There is some good points in it with Sam Hain. You find out that they're related, and the big explosion at the end, but to me that's about it. The rest is just too slow and it feels flat all the way through. But that is why that's high up in the ranking. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Technically this does have Michael Myers in a TV spot for Halloween, but when fans went to see it at the pictures it did not have Michael Myers in, and that's what caused an uproar. That's why it wasn't very well received. But that's why I've given it middle ground in this franchise ranking, because I've only seen it a few times and I do like it and it is growing on me, but I'm not that convinced of it being that much of a decent film. Some people think of it as a cult classic. To me, not so much. Rob Zombie's Halloween is in at number 7. The reason I put it this high up is because the second half of the film is fantastic. It's pretty much shot for shot. But they have made Michael an absolute beast in this film. He does some brutal killings. But the first half of the film, they give him a backstory as a kid and how he became the killer that he is, which no one wanted to see. But that is why I've ranked it at number 7, just strictly because of the second half of the film, which again is fantastic. Halloween Kills at number 6. People might think this is higher up in the ranking, but I've kept it at number 6 because they've done the mask right, they made Michael right, they made him absolute brutal with the killing. The only thing I didn't like about the film is that all the returning characters didn't have that much of a supporting role in it. They just put them in there for fan service, I think. So that is why I give Halloween Kills at number 6. Now we are starting to whittle it down to our top 5 ranking in the franchise, and at number 5, that's right, Halloween Ends. I'm not going to spoil the film if you haven't seen it yet, so all I'm going to say is that Halloween Ends comes in at number 5. All I can say is it comes to a fitting conclusion to the David Gordon Green trilogy. Halloween H2O, that is classed as number 4 in this ranking, because some people might think of it as further down in the list, but to me it stands up there because I like to think of it as the Laurie Strode trilogy with Halloween 1, 2, and it has a final ending with the decapitation of Michael Myers at the end of this film, so it has a final ending in that trilogy. But some people might not like it with Michael Myers masks. I can understand with all the mask change, Josh Hartnett's haircut, which I don't know what he was thinking about, LL Cool J's love pose, which I don't mind. But that stands at number 4 in this ranking. Halloween 4. Now I know this is a cult classic favourite for a lot of Halloween fans because it is, apart from the mask, it is the perfect Halloween film. If that mask got changed to the 78 mask, which was originally scheduled in the poster, and then everyone was disappointed with the mask they got, it would be the perfect Halloween film with the smoke, the atmosphere, the Halloween settings, and with the shock ending at the end with Jamie Lloyd standing at the top of the staircase. That is why this is given a number 3 at this ranking. Number 2, Halloween 2018, directed by David Gordon Green. The last Halloween film we got was 2008 with Rob Zombie's Trashy 2, but David Gordon Green got it right, got the mask right, made Michael a stalker, an absolute killer. It gave Laurie 40 years worth of trauma, so that gave her a good backstory. The atmosphere was right, everything about the film, except for Dr. Sartain, which I'll leave aside, was right. So that is why this is highly up in my ranking at number 2. I hope you agree. And we have reached number 1, which is obviously going to be John Carpenter's classic Halloween, the film that started the full franchise. Everything about this film John Carpenter got right, what he wanted to do. It was Michael Myers, the stalking, the mood, the lighting, Laurie Strode as the innocent final girl, Dr. Loomis, the speeches he does in the film, trying to catch Michael, and of course the ending on the grassy knoll where he disappears at the end, not knowing where Michael is going to strike next. And that is it. That is my top 13 full franchise ranking of the Halloween franchise. What did you guys think? Did you enjoy my list? Did you enjoy the ranking? Would you change them in any order? I would love to hear from you guys. Please let me know what your ranking would be. But as always, that is it. That is my full franchise ranking. I am Antwood Movie Mania. Please leave your likes, your comments. Please let me know what you thought about this ranking. And as always, please leave your likes, comments, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. See you later.